Hello and welcome back. Metal Rocker 86, here again, another week, another album review. You know what? I'm in the mood to review another album from The Who. Let's see. Who's next? Nope, already did that one. I know. The album I'll review asks another question. Who are you? I don't need to give The Who's backstory again, but if you'd like to hear it, please go watch my review of Who's Next. On to the album. Who Are You is the 8th studio album released by The Who, and it was released on August 18th of 1978. They hadn't released an album in 3 years as the band was drifting apart. Some of the band members were working on their own solo projects, and Keith Moon was struggling with drugs and alcohol. Unfortunately, he passed away about a month after the album was released. There were other delays, like Roger Daltrey getting throat surgery, and Pete Townshend slicing his hand open when punching a window. It is a 2-time platinum in Canada and the US, and a gold in the UK. It consists of 9 songs, and altogether is just under 43 minutes long. On lead vocals and percussions is Roger Daltrey. On guitar, backing vocals, piano, synthesizer, and lead vocals for the bridge of a song is Pete Townshend. On bass guitar, backing vocals, synthesizer, brass, and lead vocals for one song is John Entwistle. And finally, on drums and percussion is Keith Moon. Now on to the songs, all of which were written by Pete Townshend, except where stated otherwise. This first song is somewhat up-tempo. It's called New Song. Instrumentation. The main focus is on the synthesizer, with some guitar here and there and some drums in the background. The solo in this one is also pretty neat. There is a part where it gets very soothing for a bit, and then it returns to what it was before. From my interpretation, the song describes how the band gets tired of releasing the same songs and wants to release new songs. This was a good song to start the album with. This next song was also released as a single, and it was written by John Entwistle. It was also going to be part of an unfinished rock opera. It's called Had Enough. The tempo slows down here a little. Instrumentation. The main focus again is on the synthesizer, with some drums in the background. As for the solo in this one, it's pretty good. The lyrics describe the main character of that so-called rock opera, and how he finally snaps after the stress of life has overwhelmed him. This was another good song on the album. Now this next one was also going to be part of that unfinished rock opera. It was also released as a single and written by John Entwistle, who also performed the vocals on this song. It's called 905. The tempo slows down here as well. Instrumentation. The main focus again is on the synthesizer with some guitar and drum in the background. From what I can see, the lyrics describe a clone who's been given memories of a childhood, but knows they aren't his memories and feels empty as a result of it. This was another good song on the album. Now the tempo speeds up, and I love the energy in Sister Disco. This is the song where Pete Townshend is on lead vocals for the bridge. Instrumentation. The main focus is on the synthesizer and guitar in this one, and they'll get you rockin'. But you can also hear the drums in the background. During the bridge, things slow down for a bit. There is also a quiet guitar part to end the song. According to Pete Townshend, he claimed the song was written about how the band would never ever use any element of disco in their music. This was an amazing song on the album. Now the tempo slows down, for music must change. Instrumentation. This one is very quiet to start off, but the main focus is on the guitar. At around the 40-second mark, things get a bit harder when the synthesizer comes in. From what I can see, the lyrics describe how music changes over time and you have to adapt to it. This was an okay song on the album. Now we get to Trick of the Light, which was also released as a single and written by John Entwistle. Instrumentation. The main focus here is on the guitars with some background drums. They will really get you rockin'. I should probably not describe the lyrics in this one, but this was another good song on the album. This one starts off moderately fast-paced, but it speeds up after a bit. It's called Guitar and Pen. Instrumentation. This one also focuses on the guitar, but there are some background synthesizer and drums. There is also a quiet part in this song too. From my angle, this song describes how one would become a musician. This was another good song on the album. Now the tempo slows down, as we get to Love Is Comin' Down. Instrumentation. The main focus is on the piano in this one, and it's really soothing. There are also some background synthesizer and percussions. The themes I can see in this song are loneliness and depression. This was another okay song on the album. Now we get to the final song on the album. It's also my favorite one. It was also released as a single. The tempo really speeds up, and I love the energy. It's the album's title song, Who Are You? Instrumentation. The main focus is on the guitar and synthesizer in this one, and you will be rocking out. During the solo, things get quiet for a bit before they get harder and energizing. The lyrics, from my angle, describe what a day in the life was like for Pete Townsend. This was an amazing song to end the album with, and it really ends on a bang. So what did I like about this album? I really enjoyed listening to this one. The songs were all very well written, they were in the right order, the instrumentation sounded really good, and the vocals too. There is nothing I would change about this album. To conclude this, I will say go listen to Who Are You? You will love it. Well, that's the end of this review. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up down below, and don't forget to subscribe and share. Until next time, rock on!